G'day viewers, and welcome once more to WAINGAFAT Wednesday, where I tell you who am I not giving a fuck about today. And today, I'm not giving a fuck about US presidential hopeful Rick Santorum. Now, in any other day of the week, he'd be in totally fucked up Friday, because he is one of the most reprehensible humans on the face of the fucking planet. And the idea that just evil, hateful scum like this is being considered for a second by anyone as a potential leader, that is just seriously fucked up. But today, I'm not giving a fuck about him being upset about how his name turns up on Google searches. Now, a long time ago, about 8 years ago, Santorum made the press for making just vile, hateful comments about gay couples, saying there's no difference between man-on-man sex and man-on-dog sex or man and child sex. And a particular online columnist and published newspaper columnist, Dan Savage, took offence to that. Dan is gay, and he gives sex advice, and he was not real happy with this effort from Rick Santorum. So he decided, let's do something to get back at him. Let's do something that he won't like. And he decided to come up with essentially an offensive definition that Santorum would be given a new meaning. That was a bit confused, wasn't it? What he came up with is, we want to Google bomb so when people look up Santorum, they get a really offensive definition rather than anything about the actual politician. And after a bit of voting with his readers, he came up with Santorum means that frothy mix of lube and fecal matter that is sometimes the byproduct of anal sex. And it worked. For the last 8 years, that has been the #1 search result on Google for Rick Santorum. Now, some people say, oh, you called him hateful, but that's mean. Aren't you the same? No, the real question is, isn't your mother a dirty, stinking fucking whore? Look, when somebody has a public platform, a powerful public platform, and they use that to spread hate, vicious, nasty hate that encourages the worst of the worst of the worst, then as Dan Savage himself said, when this guy calls loving couples dog fuckers and child rapers, he deserves a little payback. And, you know, a simple fucking dirty joke is hardly the end of the world. And the point is, this is absolute gold, because Santorum started mentioning this again in his run. Like, it kind of sucks that Google does this to me. And of course, as soon as he mentions it, people go, I wonder what he means. And they search it, and it becomes one of the top search results again. So, yeah. Rick Santorum, you are the worst, most vile, despicable scum on the face of the earth. And you abuse your power to advance disgusting, sick, hateful agendas. And the fact that someone who would usually have no power against a piece of shit like you used people power to strike back at you, even with just an extremely silly, dirty joke, and you're upset about that? Well, honestly, I don't give a fuck.